it'll, your people can jump on too. So it usually take people a few minutes, but at 7 we usually just go ahead and when the first person pop on, I usually go ahead and just roll.
How long?
It's an hour. It will. See, we was talking. It was almost. We was just rolling.
Yeah.
We were talking. So yeah.
Do my best, girl.
You gonna do fine.
I'm gonna share. Go to your page and share. I said I'm a proper. So I look like
her. Like what? Okay, we got one person on there. I'm on that. Hello, y'all. Welcome to the Yellow Couch. Y'all say hello as you come in. It is 7 o'clock. Y'all know I don't play about my time, so we're going to go ahead and get started. And I want to welcome a very dear friend of mine. We have grown to know each other. Our parents knew each other, but you don't never know. When your parents know each other, you the kids, we all move off for different things like that. But I want to welcome Dr. Chaka Smith. Dr. Chaka Smith, thank you. Thank you for having me. Oh, girl, yes. Thank you for carving out time because I know you're a busy woman. Always going.
I always save space for you.
Oh, thank you. Oh, that made me feel so. Y'all, and she brought me some flowers. I ain't going to make y'all mad and show y'all the flowers, but I'm going to take a picture with them later. Y'all see them. But, welcome. We got a lot to talk about. A lot of things to talk about. And I talked her to death before we came on so I could loosen her up. But like I told her, it ain't no kind of form. It's no kind of fashion. We just roll and let the Lord do what he want to do. So I want to let the people know who you are and about your 2 lovely sons.
Oh, yes, my babies.
And...
Okay.
But I'm going to let you tell it.
Okay. Let me get my shirt together. Hi, everyone. I am Dr. Chaka Smith. I am a licensed professional counselor here in Anderson. I love to help people find sustainable mental health practices that can help them in their mental health journey. I also love to do leadership workshops. I love my church.
Now, what church are you at?
I attend the Welfare Baptist Church.
Well, all right, welfare in the house.
The pastor is Reverend Dr. Nkoma Anderson.
Okay.
And I have 2 boys. One is 4, and one will be 13 this month on the 27th.
Oh, girl. You ain't got no babies no more. That's good, though. Oh, you kind of miss it.
Babies. I miss my babies. Yeah, I have 2 big boys now.
Okay. That's awesome. Now, do you think you're going to have more?
Oh, absolutely not. I will not.
Oh, I thought she was going to say absolutely yes, but no more.
No, I have all these gray hairs, and no, I'm at that. No, I'm done.
Done? Okay. Because you're so young, Chaka. I ain't gonna ask your age, but you look good, girl.
I'm 45. I'm 45 years old.
Okay, well you look good, girl.
I appreciate that.
Yes, ma'am.
So
but we look good anyway.
Crack.
Oh no, we don't, baby. We look good. We look good. So Chaka, you are always shaking and moving in the community. I always see that you're in places where a lot of us would like to get into. And it makes me happy and proud when I see you in these spaces where sometimes we're not invited. In certain people are not, invited. Okay. So when I say that is that, some people, do stuff in the background and a lot of times the community don't know. Yeah. And so just to see you with the United Way, I think that was like the last thing I saw you with, the United Way. And you're always doing something for the community, far as the church with welfare. Yes, always. And y'all, she'll call me or she'll text. She won't call. She'll message me, Gwen. So I can't ever say I don't get invited.
I always invite you.
You always do.
I always do.
You always try to include, and in some things I get intimidated by, and people are like, "When you get it?" That right there.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be more, more on top of things because we need more of us need to be seen in the community.
And that's how you get seen, by accepting the invitation. Mm-hmm. Because a lot of what I'm doing is because I said yes.
Okay, that's good to know.
And one thing that I am doing, we actually formed it. So Juneteenth Anderson, and you were one of the nominees.
Oh, okay. That was okay.
Award.
Okay, I was gonna get to that and to see.
So I'll save it.
Okay, yeah, because I'm gonna get to that because I kind of want to.
Okay.
Fine. Hey, everybody, y'all, come on in. We got Dr. Chaka Smith, and we talking about some stuff, y'all. She is kicking down doors and standing in places for us. And she just enlightened me. Because she invites me to everything. And I, like I told her, believe it or not, I get intimidated by certain things. But she keeps on knocking on my door. She's like, Gwen. So I can't say that I'm not invited to these places. And she also just said that that's how you get seen, known,
by accepting the invitation. Because I'm inviting you for a reason. I don't invite everybody.
Thank you.
You invite everybody.
And I appreciate it. I do.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be more mindful. I'm gonna accept more.
Okay.
Now that we've had that conversation.
Only if it's in your capacity.
Right.
You know.
But I know we talk, but we've never got to sit and talk like this because we always talk a little bit and then we're like, okay.
Yeah.
And so we always stay busy. But I was happy to find out that you are past Charlotte 10. 10, is that what they used to say? Former Queen City?
Yes.
Honey.
Yes.
And I know we live here in Anderson, but when you live somewhere like Charlotte, because the diversity there is so great, you pick up different cultures, you see different things, and then when we came back to Anderson, you try to put some of those in the rotation. So when you went to Charlotte and came back, what were some of the things that you implemented for Anderson and some things that you felt like you kind of changed the dynamics a little bit here for us?
Well, I learned a lot in Charlotte, and I truly love Charlotte. Oh my goodness!
See, I know y'all be like,
Just
oh my God,
the vibe, everything. But what I learned about their culture, the diversity, they love to celebrate people, and that's what I love to do. And I brought that back here, and started the gala, the United Way AALS gala, and now Juneteenth Jade Awards. That's what I brought back. Just the skills and abilities that I learned there. I just come on back and developed it here.
And when I lived there, I know they celebrate a lot. They have festivals. They and I mean not just one, just a year. I mean it's something they do annually.
Something all the time.
Yeah, it's always something. And I wish we could get some kind of rotation like that because we have a lot of. Like you are with the United Way, but you also have some things outside of that, like you said, the Jade Award. We have a lot of entrepreneurs here in Anderson that I don't see why we couldn't get together and have one big event or something. We can close down Martin Luther King Boulevard right here. It's only a little strip. Why could we not? I don't know. We could have
5K.
We could have we could have a band on each end. We can have vendors, food trucks. I mean, and we can name it something that's going to stick to us as well as something that Anderson can expect every year.
And that's why we founded Juneteenth Anderson.
Okay.
So that we can incorporate things like that. So that we can do something every year.
You need to think about that because really that strip is really, maybe we could start from here and then go to the end or something by the Civic Center and kind of make it big at the Civic Center. I don't know,
Yeah.
It's something to think about because it's really nothing cultural for us and Juneteenth would be perfect to have something. So while we're talking about the Juneteenth Award, or Juneteenth, you said you had the Jade Award. Is this the first year?
This is the
Okay.
first year. Last year was the the first year that I founded. My co-founder is Elizabeth Strong, and I saw everyone else doing Juneteenth Malden, Juneteenth Greenville, everybody else. And I was like, why do we not have this here? And so we founded it last year. And we are accepting new members, new people on the committee with energy and dependable, reliable. We would love for you to come join us. But yeah, so this was our second year, and we wanted to figure out how to highlight people and to recognize people that don't usually get recognized. So that's when we allowed the community to vote, and we had thousands of votes. And it was
really, I bet so.
We had a lot of votes, and so and everybody that was chosen, 10 out of 10 people, they are amazing people. And I know you were a nominee as well, and the community really showed up.
Yeah, and that's good. And I think that lets us know that there is a hunger for it, for us to be notarized, because there's a lot of people in Anderson that are movers and shakers, and some of them we don't even know. I mean, I don't even know. And so when you opened it up, you kind of left it to the community. Okay. So are you going to keep the same categories, or are you going to expand them out?
So we were talking about that, and I think we're going to add more categories, add new categories. And I know we don't do what we do to be seen,
right?
But it is nice to know that people do see you,
because people are working hard out here to get where they are and to get things moving. And so it's okay, because everybody else get notarized for everything else. So why not? Why not us? Because Lord, we should have been notarized years ago for some of the stuff we done, honey. But yeah. So I was, I didn't know who the Jade Award was, who was, doing it. Yeah. So yeah, that's a good thing. Okay. So second year for the Juneteenth. What's the name of the committee? What's the name?
Juneteenth Anderson.
Juneteenth Anderson.
Follow us on Facebook and Instagram, Juneteenth Anderson, South Carolina.
Yes, definitely. I am. Yeah, look, you got some people on here, girl. I'm definitely gonna. Yeah, because I knew nothing about that. Nothing about Well, I knew you had it, but I thought that was kind of with the church, so I didn't know.
Oh no, yeah. Sometimes people, they don't know. What is AKA, what is welfare, what is United Way. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I kind of thought that was with the church.
No.
Okay.
That was mine.
Okay. Well, we need to make sure we know which one is which, Chaka, so we can be like, oh, okay, I'm okay.
Yeah. I'm doing the most.
Well, no, I'm not gonna say that. It's just that when we do a lot, because like me, I got Shea Diva, I got the Yellow Couch, and then I got the women's women's empowerment too. So so I was like, I bet people like, what is Gwen? Wait a minute, which way I'm supposed to go? So I'm trying to figure out how I need to, separate it.
Gotcha.
So yeah. But that's good that we are busy doing work and not just sitting aside and holding everything for ourselves.
Being impactful.
Right. Yeah. Because I've begun to start seeing that gatekeepers are dying off. People are now beginning to, share and say, this is what you need to do, or you need to talk to such and such, because, a couple years ago, you couldn't get nothing out of nobody.
Exactly.
Because there are people who want to open businesses and want to get grants or this, that, and the other. Once upon a time, grant, baby, they weren't going to tell you how to get a grant.
Then Lanika Mussolini will.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, she will. But there was a time, honey, it was like pulling teeth to find somebody. And if they knew they wanted to charge out the yin yang, and I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Come on, we're supposed to be helping each other.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. So I made sure I learned. I've never done that, and so I even help people now start businesses, nonprofits, whatever you want to do. You can do you want to do the same thing I'm doing, and I still help you. Okay. And so I think that's important for us.
Okay, yeah, it is. It's important for us to grab back and reach and teach, because I'm thinking, I don't sleep, Chaka. I sleep, but my brain is always, going, and I'm always thinking of the next thing or what I could do to help someone, because, and I'm sure you have a lot of ladies that come to you and ask you different questions on how to do this, or do I need to do this, especially with your profession. So, talk about a little bit of that. What are you seeing in the community a lot of that you're counseling a lot on?
I'm mostly seeing relationship problems, a lot of generational trauma,
Ooh.
trauma that's been passed down.
Mm.
I'm also, there's a lot of anxiety, especially after COVID, a lot of anxiety, a lot of depression. And those two go hand in hand. Let me see what else is going on. Self-esteem issues, low confidence, and a lot of comparing.
Really?
Especially with social media,
Yeah.
comparing yourself to other people, especially on Instagram, and not not liking how they look because you're comparing yourself to somebody else. So I see a lot of that. So I'm just really focused on helping people with confidence and also communication.
Well, let me ask you: is it younger people, or are you seeing people my age as well?
All ages.
Really? Our age?
Absolutely.
Oh my God! Really?
Absolutely.
More so with the comparison?
Comparing, they don't have the house. And when they feel like they've reached a certain age, but they don't have what society says you're supposed to have by that age.
Golly.
So it causes a lot of anxiety and depression. Yeah.
Wow.
So when you don't know who you are, you're susceptible to trying to be somebody else.
Yeah.
Because you don't know who you are.
Yeah.
So that's important to know who you are and to know your purpose.
Okay. Wow. I would have never thought that.
Girl.
It's out there, huh? Social media has really jacked us up. It really has. Yeah. I mean, far as when it comes to image, and just like you said, trying to define who you are, and then you're defining yourself through what you're watching on Instagram, and you're not living a real life.
It's not real.
Especially these reality TV, these reality shows and stuff. They're looking like they're doing it, but you know what? Really, they're just living an average life like us. They just might have a little bit more money, but
a little lot more.
Yeah, well, a little lot more. But they still going through the craziness.
I know they have the same issues that we have. They're still trying to live and make it through the next day, just like us. So we really can't compare ourselves to anybody because we don't know what they're going through.
That's right. You don't know what they were walk through to get where they at. It's crazy out here how that has really jacked some of us up.
Yes. So I tell people, get off of it, delete the app.
Yeah.
Just delete it and get to know yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially if it's gotten to that to be that serious that you are. Oh wow. Yeah. So Chaka, you've been here, you've been back for a while now, and what do you feel like needs, as far as our community? What do you feel like some of the changes? No, I'm not gonna say changes. What are some of the things you think should be better or eliminated, or some things we need to implement in the community? What do you think to get it jumped off? What's going on? Because our community is kind of,
what's wrong with it?
Well, it's like, Shucks, what's wrong with it? But okay, so when I say that, it's two Andersons.
Okay.
It's like, okay, so we have a lot of the shootings, and in the, I guess you could say inner city. We're not a big city, but the inner city part. And then the outside is like nothing's really happening,
But is nothing really happening?
But that's what I'm saying.
I feel like a lot is happening because I've said yes to things. And so I'm involved in a lot of things. But I think the biggest thing we need is communication. We need to ask people, what do you want? Instead of assuming or just going off of our community, because we all live in smaller
pockets,
in smaller pockets. So we could generalize and say Anderson is this, but is it really like that? Because somebody else might have a different perspective. So maybe if we got people from different pockets together, then we could see, okay, what is it that Anderson needs?
And how do you think we should? How could we go about making that happen? What do you think we could do?
Communicate.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Somebody has to find people in the different pockets, and then, be intentional about making changes. Because a lot of people I have noticed in Anderson will have big ideas and meetings, and then nothing happens.
You know what? Everybody that I says the same thing.
Yeah, nothing happens.
Everybody.
Okay, Dr. Nicole and her community assessment exactly
would be great to get a diverse perspective. Yeah, it would. A community support from our churches. And Felicia, I don't even know how to address that.
No, my church will support. Welfare is in the community.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Next. Look, next topic.
Felicia, you're going to have to come when the cameras are closed down and we can talk. So we're going to have a closed circuit. But that's true. But we're going to move on from that because, So I think, I'm going to touch on that just a bit. I think at one time the churches tried something. Years ago, when I think it was like stop the shooting, put the guns down, or something they had. You remember years ago? It was something.
I believe so, but then it just kind of goes.
It disappeared.
Away. It's not intentional
because nobody stays behind it. And I was talking to Don Peppers.
Okay.
And he's a big advocate behind men, young guys, and all that. And we were talking about, men getting in their prospective positions. Because I really think if we did this, we need our men to step up and be the front line. But because, us as women, we're going to organize. We're going to organize to the team, baby. Y'all ain't got to do nothing but be there. Because that's what we do.
That is, you're right.
But
absolutely.
I think the seriousness will be taken when they see
I agree.
our black men standing front line, and speaking up. So, that's going to take some strong men to do it. But it's like, you can't expect one or two to get up there and get shot down and then the rest are not coming together. It can't be just one or two. It's got to be a group,
I agree. And we have some trying, and I love how Don Peppers, he is starting with the younger kids, because that's where you need to start from. I mean, you could try to start with the parents, but some of the older people are already set in their ways. So I like that he's starting with the younger kids. But it's just really going to take some intentional work.
Really.
And that being in some faith work.
Definitely
and
that.
Just understanding, like, this is the purpose. But, like we said earlier, there's been a lot of meetings and nothing has happened. So.
Well, like I said, if anybody, if you want to get the ball rolling, I have my spot here. It is open. That's the main thing. Finding a location where people can come together and we can get some kind of ball rolling. But if, because I know I come every Tuesday and I ask my guests basically stuff about the community, and then it's basically the same thing. We got to have a conversation, and you got to get people from different, like we said, pockets. Because how we live may not be how somebody on East Side live, and in that world, we're not in that world.
We're not in that world, and they are surviving the best way that they can, and we can't judge.
No, and that's the thing, grew up, maybe that's what you have to do.
That's what you know.
And if that's what you know, that's what you know. Not knocking nobody. But if you don't know that perspective, it's easy for us to say, what in the world? They just shooting and killing and da. Well, we don't know what they deal with on a lifestyle. On an everyday basis.
That's where that trauma comes in.
And so you see that part of it. And but me on the outside that, don't deal with that, it looks a different way to me.
Yeah, that's right.
So yeah, I like how you said you have to get people out of each pocket of society that we live in. Yeah, that's good. That's real good. I like that. So, so we're gonna want to find something funny to talk about.
Something funny.
Yeah, so we can laugh about. So okay, when you said, you came back from Charlotte and everything, and people look at us and think, well, then, some people just think maybe we ain't never been through nothing, that we've just had it good. We've just had it good from day one, baby.
Yeah.
I mean, I have been at the bottom, and you was like saying, look,
I've been under the bottom.
Not under the bottom.
Under the bottom.
Girl, and see, people will probably look at you and say, oh, Chaka ain't been through nothing. You know what I'm saying? Or they'll be like, oh, but we ain't got it together. Baby. No.
Yeah.
It took some hard work to get here.
It takes some hard work. Mm-hmm.
So, if you were to talk to a lady, and like if a young girl came up to you and she said, Miss Chaka, I want to be, because, they quit to say, I want to be just like you when I get older. What would you say to her?
Let me think of all the things. What would I say to her? I would tell her, thank you for the compliment. I really appreciate you seeing me. But I want you to be better than me and do better than me. But I'm grateful for the hard times. I'm grateful for being under the mud and in the low spot, because that's what catapulted me to this level. And it made me realize that I don't ever want to go back there. And so how I move in my life now is very intentional. My peace is very expensive. My time. I'm grateful for. I think right now I would tell her also just to move in a spirit of gratitude. Gratitude is the best way to help you minimize that anxiety and depression, because when you're grateful, you shouldn't be sad or unless it's something organic, because you do have depression caused by something a chemical imbalance, and you do have some anxiety caused by some medical issues. But other than that, if you operate in gratefulness, you should be okay. Just be grateful, because it could be a whole nother situation. So
I like that.
I would tell her just to start being grateful, living intentionally and with gratitude.
Because what people fail to realize is it ain't always what it looked like.
No, just like Felicia said, we don't look like what we went through.
That's
Thank
it.
you, Jesus.
That's it. Because, honey, if you could flip some of us inside out, it ain't what you think, baby. It is not what you think. And, same thing you were saying, because a lot of ladies like, I want to be like you when I grow up. And I'm like, baby, I want you, just like you said, be better. It's not, be authentically who you are. When I was growing up, nobody told women that. They didn't tell us that. They didn't tell us that. And it's not a bad thing, because they probably didn't know themselves.
They didn't know. That's different.
So we are kind of the ones that kind of start putting that in our minds ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So you have to, first of all, know who you are, be who you are, and don't change yourself or put yourself somewhere somebody else feels like that you should be. Because people will try to tell you, will put you where they want you to be, because they don't want to see you any higher. So they want to keep you just right here.
Digestible.
So that's it. They want to digest you. But if you're doing good right here, oh, I can celebrate you. This is good. I can celebrate you right here. But when you start soaring and going up there, oh, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. I don't know if I want to. And it's sad, but as a woman, that you have to understand, you're going to go through that.
You are.
You're going to go through that, because everybody's not going to be, what's the word? Everybody's not going to celebrate you.
They're not, and that's okay. You have to be okay with knowing that everybody's not going to celebrate you, and that's when that pruning season happens. And that's just God taking care of things for you. You trust Him. You continue to elevate, and then the people will drop off, and it is sad. It's very sad, but it's okay, because He knows the middle, the beginning, the middle, and the end.
And the end. And
so
the end.
It's okay. Yeah.
And we were talking about people digesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. When you're so big and you're doing so many things, and I've come across women that'll try to tear me down a little bit to make me digestible because they can't swallow the whole shaka. And then I realized that I won't say all that I'm doing because I just dull myself down because I don't want to seem like I'm doing too much. But so I do need to work on that. Even Nicole, she kind of puts me out there when we're in our chapter meetings. Shaka's doing this, and I'm sliding down and I'm like, don't tell anybody I'm doing
girl.
anything. But yeah, I need to work on that. But yeah.
And you know, in all aspects, as a woman, you know, we always feel like, you know, sometimes it's hard for Black women to celebrate ourselves because if we celebrate ourselves, we're gonna be saying, "Oh, she's doing too much," or "Oh, there she go again," or da da da. And it's sad that we don't celebrate each other on a authentically appreciative way. You know, we need to uplift because Lord knows we done been, you know, it takes us 500% more times to do what others can just slide by and do.
And when you notice that you have to downplay yourself, that's when you need to look at your surroundings and maybe change your surroundings. Because a lot of women aren't like that.
No, they're not.
I have been around women where we just celebrating each other, having a good old time.
Yes,
what you do today?
Right.
And what's your degree in and all the things.
Right.
So you also need to just check your environment because it's really important.
Yes. And I read something that says, how are you living? Are you living with a circle of sisters or a cage of haters?
Not a cage.
I was like, God, I never thought about cage.
Yeah.
So when you said that, I was like, wow. Yeah, that brought back because when I read it, I was like, darn, cage. Because you always say, I have a circle of friends, my sisterhood, and you in a good circle or whatever. But sometimes, are you in a cage?
Ooh, that's locked in with hard bars.
I mean, cage, like, I mean, they're, you know, people just, you know, especially when they give you false celebration, you know, and so we as sisters, we just, you know, we need to do better and set boundaries for the ones who don't. You're right, Nicole. You're right.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm always, and I try to be mindful of congratulating people. Because you don't know what people went through to get to that point. You just really don't know. And they could be on the verge of breaking down, and you just saying, girl, I'm so happy for you. That just could just bring them back when they about ready to go home and blow their head off. You know, and it's real.
That's really real.
That's real.
Yeah.
And I know you hear that a lot.
That's why one thing I intentionally do, I want to make sure that when I even meet somebody or I'm around somebody, I hope that when I leave them, they feel just a little bit better. I hope that I've done a little something to make them feel good. Because a lot of us are operating in trauma from what we've gone, especially when you get to a bigger age, you've gone through something.
Oh, yeah.
And and you're just walking around. Some people are just trying to survive the minute, the hour, the day. And so you don't know who you're coming in contact with. And a lot of people look at people's behaviors and they're like, what's wrong with her? Or what's wrong with them? But the real question is, what happened to her? That's the kind of thing that you need to be thinking about instead of what's wrong with somebody. Just think about it a little deeper and always be kind. Because like you said, they could be about to go home and do something really drastic and you might have saved their life.
Yep. So we have to, you know, we have to handle people with love and grace because this world already, and I'm talking about women because that's basically what I have on my podcast, but we're hard on each other. And we're hard on ourselves. We beat ourselves up sometimes.
Some of us do, yeah.
You know, sometimes, you know, you're like, I shouldn't have said that, or why didn't I do that better, or I should be right here in my life, or da-da-da. Yeah. And we need to give ourselves grace as well. Because we can be hard on ourselves, and then you have all these crazy negative things going on in your mind, and then you're like thinking about crazy stuff.
Yeah, like you need to talk to yourself like you would talk to your best friend, because you wouldn't tell your friend. Well, some people do. Well, they might have that relationship, but I mean, naturally, you wouldn't tell your friend, well, that was something stupid that you said, or you shouldn't have said. I mean, we need
Right.
to talk to ourselves like we are our best friends.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We do, but we don't though.
We don't, and it takes practice because we've probably been doing it for years.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's going to take some time to undo that type of negative self-talk.
Because you always hear women say, if I could take the advice I give my sisters, I would probably be in a better place. And I'm like, why don't we though? Because I've said that. I'm like, if I could do, I just gave her some good advice. I need to listen to that. You know what I'm saying? I need to walk that.
You can always start today.
Yeah, yeah. So that's your slogan too, ain't it? What is? What's your slogan?
Who's the first person that types my slogan in gets a prize.
Okay, sure will, and I'll donate the prize.
You will? That's so nice.
Yes, and I'll donate the prize.
What does Dr. Chaka always say? What's my nonprofit organization?
If y'all were listening, you would have heard it. Yep. So we gonna see who gonna pop up there first. Y'all gonna get a good gift too.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, Alexis.
Too many people.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, she got it.
Alexis.
Oh my goodness, look at her.
Okay, Alexis. Well, Alexis, yep, Alexis got you, Nicole. And Harriet.
Harriet put a comment in it. Start tomorrow today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Today.
So Alexis Scott, you got it. So I will make sure Miss Shaka gets your gift, and you get with Miss Shaka and she'll. Yes.
Look at Annette.
Yeah. Annette. Oh, that's my girl.
That's my mom's cousin.
Girl, me and Annette be bumping heads. She'll come in here. That's my Friday girl. She'll come in on Friday and give it to me. Good.
Annette, crazy.
Yes, Annette is funny. That's my girl, though. Look at her. Look at her. Talk about, she knew what to say, too. Yes. I think she did tell me y'all were cousins. Now, how are y'all related?
Her sister, her mom and my mom were sisters.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's real close. Oh, yeah. Yeah. When them sisters with your mom, that's when you're close. Because you see them all the time.
All the time.
That side of your family. Yeah. Because my mom and her sisters and her, my cousins, first cousins, that's just like sisters and brothers.
Yeah, that's my big sister.
Okay. Yeah. And then she good people.
Acting right.
Yeah, she all right sometimes, but she good people, And that shows out. And then you the subject of the show, honey. Look, I bet she's somewhere laughing. But far as that, okay, Shaka, what is it that if you could say a statement to the world,
okay,
and it would actually happen. If you could say something to the world and it would actually happen, what would it be? Oh God. Look at what could you say to the world and just say, whatever it is, and it would change the world and the world would absolutely do it?
Breathe. I would say breathe. Because when you breathe, you ground yourself and you allow oxygen to get to your brain, and then you can respond and do things in a higher level of thinking, when you just stop, or even when you take your shoes off and let your feet touch that ground. Okay. And when you breathe, you can just relax and make better decisions. So I would just say breathe.
Wow. I think it was you and Nakia talking about grounding.
Oh yeah, Kia talks about grounding.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. And so, Kia, I did that, and I used to when I was young. We didn't even wear shoes in the summertime. That shows how old I was and where I was at up in the country, honey. But we didn't wear shoes, and so now we done got so uppity. We got to have shoes on. But I was walking Fendi, and we was in the park, and it was a clean park because I was wondering. Okay. But and I took my shoes off. I said, you know what? And it brought back memories of my youth, and I just had a peace. Yeah. Just had a peace. And it's little things like that. And I was breathing. Because when you have a lot going on, and when you're kind of like the matriarch of your family now, that's a lot. And you trying to find a way to get yourself together, because you done got everybody else together. Now you're like, okay.
Now you're going to try to find something else to do when you don't have it. That's what I do. I go try to find something.
Because, you know, with my mom and my aunt, I was all about them and then this. And now it's just this. And then those are two lives that I was taking care of that now I don't have.
Same.
So you have to find, so, you know.
Yeah.
But, and so when you get to a point where you're like, okay.
Yeah.
I got to shut out all this extra and just breathe.
Just breathe.
And that makes a difference.
It really does.
If the world would breathe, I think we'd be. I just want the world to breathe.
Just stop and breathe.
Take your shoes off, run in the park, let the green grass get between your toes, and just breathe. I wonder, the world would probably be a better place, wouldn't it? Well, it depends. It depends on if they're.
That's a loaded question.
Because some people still, it ain't gonna even matter. We ain't gonna go there because y'all know we can. Y'all know how I do. I goes there, so we not gonna go there. But so yeah, that's a good one, and I think mine would be. And I asked you that. Now you know that's a good one. That is. Yeah. You said breathe. Yeah. Think positive. Yeah, think positive. Anything that starts coming negative, flip it right quick and make it a positive. Because we got a lot of negativity in the world. A lot. We do. And we don't need to bring it into the home. Your home should be your peace. So you should just bring the positivity into your home.
Like, how you think is so important. People don't understand that because how you think, we call it cognitive distortions, and cognitive distortions causes anxiety. It causes the depression because you're thinking in like black or white, all or nothing thinking, or you're thinking that people are mind readers. You're just telling yourself lies. And so cognitive distortion. So how you think is truly important and can really make or break you. Wow. And I don't think people understand that. That's why communication is really important. That's one of the first things when I get a new client, we start with communication. Okay. Because you need to know how to talk to people and tell people how to love you. Tell people how you would like to be treated. People can't read your mind. So in a relationship, so if you're starting a new relationship, all those things you just said should be the foundation. Yeah. But it's not. And that's what's crazy. Like, how do you expect someone to know something if you don't open your mouth and say?
Because they can't read your mind.
So you're accepting things, and then the one day you bubble up and get mad and say something. They're like, well, I've been doing this the whole time, and you never said anything.
Never said a thing.
I didn't know you like cheese in your eggs.
Hey, okay. We're going to leave that one alone. And then never said nothing about he wanted cheese in. Nothing. You got to open your mouth.
But yeah, you have to really communicate.
Yeah. And I think we've forgotten about that big C word, communication. That's a big deal.
It's a big deal.
Yeah, and that will probably eliminate a lot of problems in relationships, whether, any kind of relationship. It don't have to just be, marital. Or, I mean, any kind of
relationship. Because people are scared to tell people no, or what they think the person doesn't want to hear. It's a lot of people pleasing going on, but ultimately, the best thing to do is just tell the truth. Yeah, and then that shows your character as well. Just tell the truth, and then take it or leave it. I mean, that's it.
And Chaka, I've learned after all this I've been through in the last 2 years, if I don't want to go, if I don't want to do it, I'm not going to do it. No.
And that's okay.
And do you know that has released me so? Because I always try to be everything for everybody. No, I can't do it. And you should see the looks on some people's faces. Because they were like,
put some sunglasses on.
Okay, because baby, this is a new day, baby. This is a new day because I'm gonna be at peace with me, and y'all not gonna run me to death. Because they will. If you let people, they will.
They will.
No, I don't want to go. Yeah, who gonna be there? Oh no, I'm not going. And I mean, it's just true. I mean, and it's true.
But do you want them to continue to invite you? Because that's what communication keeps going.
Okay. I'll say now. I'm not going. I don't like being a third wheel. If it's like a couple thing and I don't have anybody to take, I'm not going.
Okay.
So I would I feel like, well, everybody don't see it that way, but my friends I would feel like would be like, well, Gwen probably coming to this. You can still ask me, but I'm gonna tell you no. So, it's just certain things, they still ask me anyway, and they'll be like, I know you're gonna say no.
But moving on with the communication is saying, don't ask me again.
Okay.
I mean,
no. So no, that's good
way.
though. If you know but I don't want to be around certain people, and it's not nothing negative in that. It's just I don't
care about my boundaries,
right?
And it's okay.
Quit asking me.
Instead of them continuing to ask you, and it's getting on your nerves, and now you got attitude.
Right.
So just say, and going forward, I would like if you don't ask me again.
Okay. Y'all, she educated me, so honey. Yeah, no.
No, and I won't go in the future.
No, and don't expect it's gonna be no then. Because no. And I think, and also people on that other end, I don't think they get it.
Well, and it's because of unclear communication.
Okay.
A lot of times.
Okay.
It's just unclear communication.
Okay, I get that.
Unclear boundaries. And I just think that's very important, especially with relationships that you care about.
Okay. That you care about.
Very important relationships. I think it's just really important to have clear boundaries and communication if you love that person.
Y'all, I just been getting free therapy over here. Yeah, because she that right there helped me a lot. Because if you want to keep a relationship with that person, then just say no, and please don't ask me again. I love you, but just don't ask me again. I'm just not gonna go.
That's assertive talk.
And I mean, not being ugly, but some people think, but I guess that's their problem.
Yeah, it's not your problem.
Right, that's their problem. We worry about them too. See, we got to stop that too.
People pleasing.
Yes. Oh, y'all, it's so much. It's so deep. I could keep her all night, y'all. I really could.
Cause she is.
I know. It ain't nothing.
I have a peanut butter sandwich. A half of a peanut butter sandwich because I knew it was getting my time. I didn't want to be late.
Oh, girl. So you're going out to dinner afterwards.
You gonna take me out to dinner? He just gives us. I don't know.
We don't know, do we? He will.
He will. He's so nice.
He is. You didn't say nothing about him. You want to say that?
I mean, they probably know. He's shy. He's kind of shy. I don't know. Y'all, I am not single. Yes, free therapy.
Yeah. Who said free therapy? Alexis, honey girl. And probably because you do it so much, it just rolls off because you're so in tune with. So you're the therapist. So in a relationship, and I know I know a person would probably ask you, now, do you practice what you preach?
Sure. He said I'm very assertive.
Okay.
Because I want to make sure that even with everybody, all my friends, all my family, they know how I feel. And I'm just I try to be very crystal clear because I don't want any miscommunication. They already know, and I think at this point now it doesn't hurt any feelings. It's just I'm showing you how to love me.
Okay. And I like that because it's like you are, what's the word I want to use? Serene.
It releases the anxiety.
Yeah.
It really helps.
Yeah. Okay.
So even when you asked me to be on the yellow couch, I was very clear. I'm nervous. What we gonna talk about? Yes, I want to do it, and just clear communication.
Right, and that's good. We need to be more like that. I'm like that to a point, but not as assertive as you. And I need to be more.
See, I thought you were assertive.
I am to certain things, but I need to be more assertive on some other things.
Gotcha.
Yeah. We'll talk about that in our session. Y'all need to know all
Who said
that.
I'm very assertive? Nicole?
She is, though.
I
She
am.
is. And I mean, she's the same every time I see
appreciate
it.
that.
Yeah, you are. And that's a good thing. Because you don't have to guess how she going to be today. Or should I speak today? Them kind of people take your nerves up. I can't. I'd rather you just not even. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if I got to figure out
That's uncomfortable. It's very uncomfortable. Oh, Kia say you are assertive.
Can you think so? Ah.
Yeah. And I think another thing is this is really good with cognitive distortions. Ask people how they view you.
Oh, okay.
Because you could be thinking something about yourself and other people can see you in a totally different light, and then you calculate how many what do the numbers say.
Look, if I get all them numbers, I'll be like, oh well, I guess I
mean,
am.
because if 20 people are saying you're assertive, then you may not be giving yourself enough credit. I mean, everybody has things they can work on for sure
definitely.
and get better with, but ask people, do an inventory. And it helps your confidence.
Oh, okay. So if y'all see what
A Google form go out. A survey
go out. What do y'all think of me? Besides the fashion part, far as assertiveness, and that,
as a person,
yeah.
I think you're amazing. Like, I'm so grateful for the opportunity to sit with you and get to know you better, because I've always seen you since I moved back, and Jackie had me in the fashion show.
Right.
I'm so glad she did that, because I was in a tough space at that moment. And so she helped pull me out, because I was sitting at my house
Not doing anything.
Well, out crying, just low. But she kept inviting me to things, and I would say yes.
Yeah.
And so,
and it's those key people. It's key people in your lives that are not there every day or all the time, but it's like they're right there when you need them. And it's like they open the lock because they're that key person, So, and you have to give them their flowers. You have to. You do.
Yes.
Yeah. So at this point, this is the time I open it up to you to ask a question to me.
Oh, me? Okay.
Yeah. So any question you want to ask me, not too hard.
I want to commend you on 5 years. That's a really big deal.
Thank you.
I mean, that's a really big deal. It shows how your grit and determination and your faith.
Oh, definitely.
It's a lot to have something for 5 years and to keep it going. What has been the most challenging thing for you over the last 5 years?
The most challenging is I think staying positive and continuing to value myself and to push myself, because sometimes you don't have people. I mean, you have people that say, Gwen, you're doing a good job, but you don't have someone that's really pushing you and just saying, Gwen, you got this, or, you just kind of got to say it to yourself. You just and that's where the faith comes in, where you have to really rely on God, because people don't really see the back part. They just see what they see up front.
The fruit.
Right. And the walk it's been difficult, but it has been gratifying, because I know God has been with me through all of it, and so.
Oh, yeah, I share this with you.
Okay, and so, just continue to push, because May was really bad for me, and I was about ready to just shut it all down and just fold up shop, and just be done. But God was like, you can't close something that is not even yours. This is mine. And so I had to put my big girl drawers on, and I had to get back out here. So I've been moving and shaking ever since. So yeah. Thank you. Yeah. So I encourage any ladies that, when you feel like what you're doing is in vain, it's like, what am I doing this for? you just have to go to your source. You have to go and plug in. Because sometimes the plug comes out.
Yeah.
You got to plug back in.
Plug in.
Yeah, you have to. And so, because once you plug in, he's going to let you know all you need to know.
He will.
Good, bad, and ugly.
Yeah. And you need to unplug the other stuff, the noise. You unplug the noise and then plug into the source.
That's good. That's good. That's good. That is real good.
Yeah. Well, you said that my son gave me this bracelet. He put it on. Jameson, the 4-year-old. Psalm 46 and 10. Be still and know that I am with you.
That's it.
And it didn't even match, and I kept it on.
That's all right. Because you know why? Because that was meant for me. Oh, that's awesome. Because, we forget. And we just be so busy just pedaling, just going.
I have my bracelet.
No, your baby gave you that.
He did.
Yeah, you keep that. But tell your baby he was a blessing.
He was.
Yeah, he was a blessing to give you that. And you kept it on.
I did.
See? So, yeah. No, but then your baby gave you that.
Okay.
Yeah. But give my kids for me, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
I know it. That's all right, girl. But I know how I be, girl. With your lashes and honey. Y'all know look, out of all of everything, we gonna be cute, guys. So we be mindful of everything. But Chaka, I have so enjoyed you being here. Likewise. And we still need to do dinner and still just talk off the record. You know what I'm saying? So we have to get together and do something. Talk about some things too. And just some things, just put some stuff on paper just to see where it may go. You never know. God, what'd he say? Write it down, make
it plain. On Habakkuk 2 and 3.
Yeah.
I might have that wrong.
Something around in there. Yeah. But and make it plain, because we have some visions and they need to manifest. They really do. Because I just see some greatness here in Anderson, because it's getting it's too much is bubbling. It's like something is simmering, but it's about to bubble over, and bubble over in a good way.
Okay.
But some change is good. Change is on its way. I really feel like that.
Good. Evolution.
You got to change.
You have to evolve. If you're not evolving, you're stuck.
Oh.
You need to. Hey, Anya from Augusta.
Okay, write it down and make a plan, Anya.
My first college roommate.
Okay, welcome Anya to the Yellow Couch. Y'all, I want y'all to go to YouTube and subscribe and join, because this is where all of my segments are. I'm trying to get over there. So I'm trying to get my numbers up so I can just be over there and off of Facebook. So y'all please go over there, because this one will be downloaded there as well. But thank you, Kia. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Everyone, I am the new co-captain for the Dr. Jermaine Johnson for governor. So I'm the co-captain at Anderson.
Okay.
Please support him if you feel like it. I'm not going to push anybody to do so. But I believe he is a great candidate for governor. This will be historic if he does win.
Yes, it will.
He is very knowledgeable.
Yes.
He is fighting for us. And if you would like to help us with the campaign, please just let me know. Again, I am the new co-captain for Anderson.
Okay. And I just ordered my sign last
You
night.
ordered the sign?
Yes, girl. I'm going to put that thing in my yard.
Yes.
So, y'all, go to the website, too. If you need a sign, it's only $24. If you want it to be planted in your yard, just put it at that. I ordered mine yesterday. So, yeah, that's good to know that. Okay, y'all, I'm excited about him, too, because it's time. I believe once that starts changing, South Carolina's it's gonna be some big things.
Let's turn South Carolina blue.
Yes, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Y'all, I'm so excited for my sis. You're doing some great things.
Thank you so
Keep
much.
kicking those doors down. Keep inviting me, because I'm gonna, yes, I know you're looking at me like, oh, y'all. So, yeah, keep inviting me, because I'm going to start stepping out there more. Now that you gave me the insight of, how that really, really works. So, yeah. So, well, at this time, I always ask my guests to pray us out.
Okay.
And so if you pray us out, we'll go to the house.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, you go get you something to eat.
Yeah, I might get a little snack. Okay, everyone, if you would please bow. Dear Lord, we thank you for today. Thank you for waking us up this morning. Thank you for allowing us just to see another one of your beautiful days. Thank you for your grace, your mercy, your love, overflow. and increase. Please bless us as we go to our homes tonight. Please keep us safe. Please protect us from danger seen and unseen. Lord, we love you, and we just appreciate all the opportunities that you've given us to serve you.
Yes.
In your name we do pray. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Look, Don, come on. Awesome God. Awesome Pie. Yes, it was. It was. I had to get my sis on here. So now that we're excited for next year, Juneteenth Anderson, and we're going to be looking for the Jade Awards for next year. You're going to do it.
Well,
How
I
you
have
gonna
a
do
video coming out. I was able to interview all the Jade Award awardees, and so I'll be posting that video tonight or tomorrow.
Okay.
And just look for us. When it gets closer to June, we start bubbling up and telling you about the activities that we're rolling out.
So we need to get on board with Juneteenth Anderson. Yeah. We need to do something for the community for us to celebrate Juneteenth. Because nothing's ever in Anderson that I know of on a big scale. No. So it's time for us to start doing it. So we need to start walking the walk that we talk. Yeah. So let's do it. All right. Thank y'all for coming on the Yellow Couch. And I'll see you next Tuesday. Of course, I have another great guest. I love you all. And y'all have a blessed night. Bye, y'all. Oh, that was so good.
Nice.
I told you it was going to.
Are we still live? Hey, y'all.
No.